everybody, to today's episode and session of this week's session of the Waltz of the Wailing Death, our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition's vanilla campaign. We're going to be getting right into things really fast. Before we do, though, I do have two announcements that relate to each other. First, aside from maybe one or two short little streams next week, the week of Thanksgiving, I will not be streaming any episodes of this or any episodes of uh, the Shark Beyond the Stars. That will be from the 21st all the way through to I believe it's the 28th. From this upcoming Sunday to next Sunday, I will be taking that completely off. I might do the occasional hangout stream where I may just come and say hi. But yeah. On that note, though, don't worry, you're still going to be able to get content that's already being scheduled to be pre-uploaded and going live on YouTube. So check it out there. And last but not least, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has given positive comments, positive feedback, and just has been showing their support during this time of Thanksgiving. I just want to say that I am so thankful for all of you. So know that I love you, and all my love goes out to you. Anyway, with that out of the way, now that you guys can hear me, um, what's up, Hygog? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, bro? Anyway, while we're waiting for that, we're gonna dive right into things here really quick. Um, Give me 1 second. Hi, Gug. Just so you're aware, since this is going up on YouTube, go ahead. You can go ahead and say stuff, but I probably won't respond. Just enjoy the show, and I will chat with you afterwards. Because I don't work today till 5. Okay. Sweet. Cool. Anyway, for those of you at home on YouTube, we're gonna dive right into things. No spiel today. I just have been it's been brought to my attention that the spiel is not so much necessary in this day and age, at least not the way that I was doing it. So you guys know where to go to find the stuff. If you don't, you can check out the About section here on Twitch, where you can find all the stuff. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can check out the links down in the description. You know where they go. With that out of the way, let's dive into today's episode of The Waltz of the Wailing Death. Here we go. Alright. Live play. And load. There we go. And Waltz Stream 02. Yes. So just so you guys are aware, just for a quick little recap, last time we left off, we had just gotten done finding, we'd started on the hunt for the cult that caused the Wailing Death, and now we had proceeded to come to Port Last, investigate two of the possible leads. The first one being the Northern Cave, the caves in the Northern Road, and then the second one being the Neverwinter Wood. We found that the cult was behind the stirring up of all of the metahumans and demi-humans in the Northern Caves, those being bugbears, orcs, ogres, and goblins. And that a cult member by the name of Ganon had I know, right? But a cult member by the name of Ganon had gone and stirred them up, and there had been a bit of a mutiny, and it was what it was. We then made our way to the Neverwinter Wood, where we found that a dwarf by the name of Remlar, or Relmar, I'm not sure which one, I don't remember, had poisoned the spirit of the forest, the spirit of the wood, and we had to fight the spirit of the wood, get it to calm down, and then cure it of the poison. We successfully did so, and it was revealed to us that Relmar was indeed a member of the cult, and that some of the people who had been with him when this act took place, had taken a stone of some kind from beneath the roots of the tree that the spirit of the wood inhabited. We then found that there was another lead in the Charwood, and that is where we're going to be heading next. So with that, we came back to town here at Port Last and turned in our quests, and we are now going to head out to the Charwood. So here we go. All right, go. Perfect. Come on. Oh, right. Derp. Here we go. Derp, derp, derp. I am a derpy McDerpenstein. Good. Let's turn on our map. Good stuff. There we go. Perfect. Good, good, good. Alright. Good. Alright. For those of you at home on YouTube, you probably wouldn't have been able to tell, but I did a full like 6-minute intro and everything, and only because my friend Hygog, who is in chat right now, mentioned something that I noticed that I had forgotten to unmute myself, which was interesting. So yeah. Yeah, that was an after effect of the ending of the stream that we did last time, where we played a little bit of fantasy music to kind of end off things. So that was kind of cool. Hey, we leveled up! Woot! Awesome. So we're actually going to take a level of wizard, because we are currently level 5 fighter and a level 3 wizard, so we're level 9. We're going into level 9. We're actually going to take, let's see here. Our level 5 of persuade. Only take 2 of those. Okay. Alright. We have 2 in heal, so let's put up one of those. Cool. Yay! We get cleave! Awesome. Cool. Cool. Good, and our Panther or Felinus is going to go up to level 5. That's good. Oh, almost forgot. There we go. Cool. Good stuff. Good. Hey. Cougars. Cragcat, cougar. Kindhaven. Oh my. Charwood. Good. Hey, farmland. Oot. Alright. Go. You still there, Hygog? Cool. just for those of you at home, I've been, just so you're aware, I've been up since, 6 o'clock or 6:30 this morning, so, woo! Woo! I'm probably gonna end up, taking a nap after I get done with, thank you. I'm probably gonna end up taking a nap after today's, stream, for a little bit, because I do have to work tonight. So yeah. Okay, now, truth be told, I do not remember a lot about the Charwood. I know that, I remember, the one thing I do remember about it is it can be, very, persnickety. It can be very difficult to figure out how to do it if you're not already familiar. So, yeah. It is what it is. Shadows! Skeleton warriors, huh? I love Cleave! Nice. Pile of skulls. Hey, it's a great sword +1. We don't need it.
I shall do as you ask.
Yes, destroy it. Solomon, what are you doing?
Look, I think you better stop looking into this cult business.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep it in mind. I think you better mind your own business. Oh, it's very much my business, actually. We won't tolerate your interference any further. Consider this your fair warning. Yeah, he's the leader. I think he's the leader of the cult, I believe. I don't remember. Yeah. Just so for those of you who didn't know, he initially tried to approach us with the possibility of with a ring, which while the ring is technically a magical ring, it actually only it gives us a +1 to a couple of different things.
Where the dead lie. Or is it lay? I forget which is which when they do both. I am Quint, I think.
Kind of disaster happened here. You walk in the Vessel Jerrig. That's what happened. That's what happened. Stays no matter what. I seek a cult behind the plague of Neverwinter plague. A bane of the living. A plague would find no purchase here. You're a cult. I don't know. Tell me about your brother. Brother, a monster, a lord. Take your pick. All are right. None are left. Okay. Enough. Leave me.
You'll see, I'm alive, you're alive, but you can't change Castle Jarrett! And you can't change the dead! They never, ever listen!
Okay. Nice. Anyway, like I was saying, um, uh, actually, I don't remember what I was. Oh, that's right. That's what I was saying. Um, Solomon tried to give us a +1 ring of protection. The thing is it's a cursed item, and if we were to take it and just have it in our possession, the cult would have been able to track us and then teleport to us to try to assassinate us. So that's kind of shitty, unfortunately. Alright. Good. Let's just continue along here. go and talk to the mayor, shall we? Let's do that. The mayor. Hello, Mayor Mobley.
Yes? I'm Mayor Mobley. What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions. Mayor, it's not morning. The darkness clings to this place. Oh, you are mistaken. It's a crisp, fine morning that should ripen into a splendid midwinter's eve. That isn't right. Do you even know the season? Mayor, if there is a threat, perhaps I can help. Carved a castle out of the cliffside and formed this town around it. We are protected, and that is all that matters. We have had to make certain sacrifices. Okay. I will discover what happened to your children. Alright. Gotta love that creepy sound. Now, I think that, what do you call it? The, the section that I was thinking this is actually not the section that it is.
I greet you.
How long have you been posted here? And this place is keeping you from thinking straight. What do you know about the castle? What do you think about the Jurigs? There are two of them, Carlat and Quint. Brothers, I've never seen Carlat, but Quint wanders around the town sometimes. I need to yes, he's good, so he let me pass. Yay! Woot. Cool. There we go, Castle Jurig. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, apparently, the thing I was thinking of was actually, is actually in, the next chapter, and, I was wrong to assume that it was what it was. What does it say? Written in a strange but delicate hand, this note was found alongside a key in the foyer of Castle Jurig. Appears that to be a riddle of some sort. It is as follows: the three paths of justice, wherein must be the judge and straight his course. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I just cut away a little bit in between sections of things to basically be able to make it so that you guys didn't have to watch all of the pointless things and whatnot. And we are about to go in and talk to the second Jarig brother. We are going to get in here. It's going to take a little bit to get through the gate. So I will be right back once we've gotten through the gate and we're about to talk to him. So be right back. Anyway, Cinder, anyhow, what class am I going with? I am going with a spell sword. I am right now I am a multi-classed 5th level, fighter and a 4th level, wizard. Give me a moment. I'm gonna cut back here in a moment and, do some voicing of the dialogue so that I can, for the people at home on YouTube. Give me a second. Alright, folks, I'm back. Here we go. We finally got through that door, and we are now going to talk to Carlet Jarag.
Judge, is that you? I don't remember. It's so hard to string my thoughts together one to the next.
Are you Carla Jareg? Yes, that's my name. It's been so long since I've heard someone speak it. The last one to do so was my brother, Quint. Yes, it was him. He was responsible. He invited all of the children to the village and no. Will you give me a written oath? Gotcha. So just so you guys are aware, we do I actually do remember this in the last time I played through this and got to this point. There was I went and sided with I sided with Karlat, and it was the wrong way to go. He actually brings evil. He is a lich, and he brings evil to things. Whereas if you side with Quint, you actually get the light side of things, as it were. Are basically able to return time to the thing. It's kind of like picking. It's kind of like picking the the lesser of two evils, essentially, because they're both tied to an element, though one of them is tied to light and ice, which is Quint, and then the other one is tied to fire and darkness, which is Karlat. And we are. I am not going to make the same mistake again, and we are actually going to side with Quint. Hello, Guardian.
Greetings, Judge. Do you bring with you the oaths of the brothers Jared?
Yes. What oaths do you bear? Both Quint and Karlat's. Thank you. Are you prepared to stand in judgment? Yes, I am ready. Quentin Carlet Jarag, I summon you unto the court of judgment. Greetings, Lady Guardian. Greetings, Judge. All of us with faces dour, waiting for the judgment hour. Right, you know well the charges that the Morning Lord has brought against you. On a midwinter night long ago, the children of Charwood were brought here and slaughtered. You, the accused, have each spoken in your defense and given your written oath to the judge before you. Our souls long for rest, Lady Guardian. Um, um, and our hearts for justice. Hold your tongue. Karlat Jarag, you have had your say and given your oath. That is all this court requires of you. Now it is time for the judge to decide the fate of us all. Judge, what is your judgment? I find Karlat guilty. Destroy the phylactery. Quint, you have been found innocent in the judge's eyes. Be free from your madness and die knowing that your brother's soul shall not be tainted by undeath. At last the madness ends. The phylactery has brought nothing but evil to this house. Come, brother, now we can both rest. I too thank you for my freedom, Judge. Long have I stood watch over this castle. I have but one question. What brought you to your judgment? I found Judge's heart is. I found Quint's cause to be more just. Perhaps it was. Do you wish to hear Lathander's version of the tragedy? Yes. Give me the Morning Lord's account. That a slaughter of children happened within these walls one midsummer's night is beyond refute. Less clear, however, are the events that led to such a crime. Indeed, it was Quint Jarrig who gathered up the village children for a party within the castle library. I did judge, never will I forgive myself. Yet it was his brother Karlat who tricked him into doing so and cast the spell uh, and who cast the spell that caused the slaughter. Karlat sought to become a noble Baelnorn, you see, and had been told that the blood of innocence would be required. I made it quick just to, yeah, whatever. It was the demon Belial who told him this, or told him that lie, twisting Karlat's good intentions to an evil end. The phylactery was at the heart of it. Karlat needed it. Belial gave it. Quint stole it. Lathander confiscated it. I guarded it, and you judged its fate. It is done. To all assembled then, Lathander declares this court adjourned. When you leave, I shall seal the castle doors, and you shall never return. May the judge always know the blessings of the Morning Lord. Awesome. Just a really quick thing. A Baelnorn is actually, to my knowledge, is actually a reference to. They might be in the Forgotten Realms, but I know for certain they are actually the quasi good aligned lich like elves from the Eberron setting, which is kind of cool. I've honestly never heard of a Baelnorn being a thing in the Forgotten Realms, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible. In fact, it probably is. That's probably where they got it from, because I know that Forgotten Realms has been around since second edition, but I'm not, and I know that Eberron I think was basically penned and first published as a campaign setting in third edition. So it's entirely possible that they got the idea and they just made it more of a key story thing. Anyway, we're gonna cut here, folks, and we will be back in a moment for those of you on YouTube when we get back to um, Port Last, and we are about to turn in the quest for turn in this quest and then go on to section 2 of this. So see you in a minute. All right, folks on YouTube, we are back. We are back with the here at the barracks here at Port Last. We have gotten Dalen back, which is kind of a cool thing. We sold a bunch of stuff and we got some cool things. We actually made a crap ton of money, as you guys will see down here. We have 18,408 gold. That is the most gold I have ever had in something. Unfortunately, there's not really a lot of equipment that we need or can use, really, unfortunately. So we are until we get to most of what we've needed and we've been using, we found, and we're a great weapon user, so we can't buy an extra shield. There's just not a lot that we can do, so we're kind of just holding on to the cash, which is nice. Anyway, with that out of the way, we are going to talk to Erebeth.
I am pleased to see that you remain safe, my friend. Lord Nasher tells me, have you yet discovered any new information on the cult? Why do you ask me that? The spy master put you up to this, didn't he?
No, he
I
didn't.
See. I suppose my state is obvious enough. Aaron is far more concerned than is warranted, however. Certainly a few bad dreams are not a reason to become alarmed. The servants claim I speak in my sleep and say frightening things. They creep about me cautiously, like I have gone mad. And Aaron pays their superstitious twitterings far more heed than he should. After all that has happened with the plague and Fenthic, I think a disturbing dream or two is not so surprising, wouldn't you agree?
No, not surprising at all.
Someone with some sense. I keep telling Aaron that these strange dreams are nothing to be concerned over, but he insists on treating me like an invalid. These dreams shall pass in time. There are far more important matters to worry over than how I am sleeping. Now you too? Has the world gone mad, or is it me? These dreams are disturbing and frightening, but they shall pass. They are my burden to bear and no one else's.
See if we can persuade her.
Perhaps you are right.
Yeah.
Having the perspective of another on these dreams may not be a bad idea.
Alright.
I am falling in the dream. Always falling. Surrounded by a heavy blackness which chokes and drowns me. Grasping hands reach out to me, and the voices, a cacophony of whispers that plead to me for help. And then I see a shrouded figure. It is Fenthic. He is walking away from me, and I run to catch him, but always he eludes me in the darkness. The voices get so much louder. They are accusing me, blaming me, and I feel ashamed, though I do not know what I am being blamed for. I cry out for help, for them to stop their assault, but I go unheeded. And then I catch up to the figure, and I see that it is not Fenthic. He turns and gazes at me with sad eyes, and I know it is Tyr, and then my god turns his back on me. These are my dreams. Perhaps now you can understand why I have not wished to discuss them. I am frightened of what they may mean.
That's understandable. They would frighten me as well.
That's kind of you to say. I am glad I told you at least. It makes the dream seem a bit smaller now. I do feel better for it, thank you. I am reminded a little of how I was introduced to the Paladin life. You should ask me to tell you the tale sometime.
Perhaps.
Until then, however, let's return to the subject of your task. Go with Tyr.
So apparently we did not actually do what we needed to do. So we have to head back, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. We have to head back to the temple. I am not going to run all the way back to that area. So we're actually going to head back into the temple, and we are going to use the teleporter to teleport back to where we were. Makes sense. I guess we only did part of it. We did kind of like a side quest portion of things. But we are going to okay. Castle Jareg. I'm guessing that we have to kind of find whatever's around here and find some link to the cult. Alright. Ah, a strange man. Okay. What? Who are you? One of these, various automatons? You may as well be dead for all of you. Soon your endless story won't matter. Who are you? You are not from Charwood. Oh no, I'm not talking to more of you. I know what you are. You're not here. Secret cult responsible for Plague and Neverwinter. Plague and Neverwinter, that's recent news. Seems from the outside I know. Look, it's no, I can't be. Okay, what does it matter if I tell a ghost? You'll forget it. Okay. Dester and the Plague were just to the start of things. The Cult of the Eye has bigger goals. I should know. They sent me here looking for something. What is the cult? Where is the cult based? Who is in charge? Any questions? Come on. This is apparently what we needed to do. Come on. There we go. We just had to run a little bit further. Alright. There we go. Get the helm. That's better. I think we now have what we need. Let's just double check. Search for the cults. Druids. Ganon's journal. Charwood journal. Second piece. Host tower. Okay, there we go. Now we can go back. Let's see what this is. The Shakuya helm, huh? Sorcerer level 0. Okay. We might keep that. I'm not sure. It might be kind of a good thing. I kind of like our current helmet a little bit more, so we don't really. Unfortunately, since this is 3.5, arcane spells are hampered by heavy armor, by armor in general. So that kind of makes it a little bit of a moot point. Is yes.
What have you discovered?
Show her the car in the Trowbridge cultist journal.
The ramblings of a madman. One has to wonder what this cult hoped to achieve in that haunted place. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskin. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nash's faith in you and more. You will need to get into Luskin and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
How will I get into the tower?
Speak to Erin Gend, as I said. With luck, he will have a plan to not only... Very well. Go and speak to Erin then.
Hello, Erin.
I understand that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskin. That is
Yep.
good. I believe I have found a way inside the city.
Oh, really? Oh my.
An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city.
Yay!
I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Erebeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskin, so we will meet you there.
Alright. How will I get into the host
I'm not
tower?
completely sure just yet. Seek me out in Luskin when you arrive, and hopefully I will have a plan for you then.
Are you sure your friend will let me into the city?
I am quite confident, yes. He does not have the power to let us back out, however. Once we are inside Luskin, we are inside for good, and cannot return to Port Last.
What are you and Erebeth going to do in
I
Luskin?
will be attempting to find you a way into the host tower, of course, so you can explore your lead further. Erebeth insists on coming to Luskin as well. I believe she feels a strong need to see this through, to take vengeance for what happened to Fenthic. I shall not deny her.
You sure that's a good idea, my friend?
Erebeth may seem disturbed, but it is not without reason. She takes her orders from Lord Nasher regardless, so I am in no position to deny her will.
Alright, very well.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskin. Once you get inside the city, meet us there. A simple
Okie dokie.
caution to you, my friend. You may desire to check out the other areas of the north before you go to Luskin. The city is a dangerous place, and the experience would serve you well.
Yeah.
Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskin. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter. Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
We do not need to do that, so we are actually going to cut away here, folks. And we will be back once we enter into the city of Luskin. So I will see you guys in just a moment. See you then.
Hello.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That took a little bit longer than expected. Sorry about that. You guys wouldn't know the difference, but we actually fought Solomon's party, that little buggery little halfling who tried to give us the cursed ring that I was telling you guys about before. He ended up ambushing us. And then we went into a map change and then had to go back because we actually got ambushed by a pair of dwarf guards or dwarf black guards, as well as their leader. I think his name was Dark Tongue, something or other. And that took a while. Unfortunately, when they were attacking, they killed Dalen, took him out of the fight. So we are now having to make our way up solo here to Luskin, and we actually just got to the gates of Luskin, so that's kind of a cool thing. Anyway, so you're the one that Aaron wants to be let into the city, are you? Are you sure you know what you're doing? I need to find the cult. Aaron mentioned something along those lines. Had plenty of questions about the wizards in the tower, too. Truth be told, the less I know about what you're up to, the better I'll feel. Do you want inside or not? Yeah, let me in. Maybe it ain't my place to comment, but I'm not sure you're exactly ready for what's going on in there. You might want to consider getting some better gear and some more experience first, lest the city tear you apart. I'll be fine. I want to go into the city. Alright? Cool. Good stuff. Cool. Nice. Alright. Alright.
Warrior looks like.
You'll find your death here! I greet you.
Thank you for the assistant. Bloody creatures seem to be everywhere now. My best is to stay off the streets like most everyone else does. Means a creature we're fighting. Where rats, lycanthropes, barmsmen. Okay, who are you? Me? The name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try and keep some of the worst elements from the city from making their way to our doorstep. Can I ask you some questions? What's going on in Luskan? I haven't been here for the fighting. It's been going on for, a couple of weeks now. On the blue, okay. Telling me about the high captains. There are 5 of them before. There were 5 of them before. All pirate lords set up to rule the city together. Okay. Tell me about Barum. Yes. Tell me about Rurth. Yes. Nearcame Brotherhood. Where is the host tower? It's on an island in the northwest by the mouth of the river. There's one bridge across. Nobody can cross it without the Brotherhood's leave. You don't think the rule, okay. Magical words and all that, I suppose. Goodbye. Alright. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Where are we heading? We are heading to the Temple of Tyr. Need to head to the Temple of Tyr. Cutlass. Keep on forgetting that basically Luskan is like a coastal version of the Forgotten Realms is like the Forgotten Realms coastal version of Venice. Basically, it's a city it's a coastal city that's built on swampland, basically, ruled over by a council of pirate captains. So it's definitely a rival to Neverwinter, to say the least. So yeah. Where are we going? Truth be told, I'm kind of wandering around blind here, guys, because I don't really know where I'm heading. The slums.
Better than you have fallen before me!
Hey, level up! Alright, folks, we are back. Sorry if that took, well, you guys wouldn't know the difference, but it took me about, roughly a half an hour, give or take a few minutes, to get past where we were. A little bit of an update while we're killing these guys. We did end up finding the Temple of Tyr, and it turns out that Erebeth, disappeared shortly after she arrived in, shortly after she and Erengend arrived in Luskan, and it's believed that she probably ended up going and going and it's believed that she probably ended up going and trying to take her own vengeance on those responsible for the plague, in vengeance for Fenthic's demise. We're not sure. I obviously know because I've played through this section before, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Anyway, we are now finding ourselves in the midst of a power play, a bloody civil war between the 2 remaining high captains of Luskan. We are currently doing a job for one of them, the true high captain, Barum, I think is what his name is, or Brahmam. I'm not really sure. And we are taking out his competitor, Kuroth, basically. is what his name is. So we're gonna head into his lair at this point and go and kill everybody. Everybody. Okay, goblin books. Good. Come on. Oh yeah, and we did also level up, so we're actually gonna take another level of wizard. Good. That leaves us with 3. Good. We are gonna take an extra point in lore. Then we're gonna take 2 more points in heal. We get to take 2 available feats. Craft wand. Magic missile costs the experience points. And brew potion. Cost potion of bless. We'll take brew potion, sure. And we'll continue. We'll get our guy at that. Perfect. Good stuff. See how many hit points we have now. We now have 83 hit points, which is awesome. Good. Come on. Got him. Thankfully, trapped chests usually aren't that strong, thankfully. Here we go. Get it. Good. Okay. Bookshelf. Edgar's Legacy. Good. There. Apparently, these goblins are burning books. Apparently. Alright. Book burner. Good. Pile of books. Let's see what's in here. City of Neverwinter. Alright. Good. Door is barred from the other side. Okay. So we need to make our way around here, I think. Well, let's try and take the easy route. Let's see if we can talk to this guy. Apparently we can't. Okay. Gotcha. So we're gonna come around here. Look at this ogre warden, apparently, who's wielding a glaive. Come on. Weird camera angles, holy crap. Nice. Alright. Simple long sword and shield. Come on, Priestess of Ariel. Badly wounded, good. And you're dead. Goodbye. Hey, a topaz. Nice. And 11 gold pieces. Haha. Alright, good. Let's destroy this one and see what they have to do. Come on. What was in the chest is gold. Only gold. Only gold. Come on. Alright. Good.
You'll find your your death here!
Come on.
Die at my hand!
Bring it on. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, the combat in this game is not as it's not as heart-pounding as it was in like Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. And even then that was relatively when you did it if you did it for the fun of it rather than the challenge, it was actually easy enough to play that anyway. But even then you had more that you could do. This is just kind of a it's not great. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. We're gonna take all these guys on by ourselves. So, yeah. Come on. Succubus.
On your knees! You are mine!
Come on. You know what? Hold on. Planar portal. Unfortunately, we cannot kill succubi because apparently they have apparently they have some kind of immunity to low-level magical weaponry. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Good. Yeah, that's just a killing room. Room of killing. For external. Smooth token. Alright. Move. Got him. Come on. Come on. I don't like how they can attack you, but you can't attack you. They can damage you, but you can't damage them. That's fucking stupid, in my opinion.
This fight count! It will be your last!
Come on. Good stuff. Here we go. Good.
Die at my hand! Die at my hand!
Yeah, that weapon's ineffective. Come on.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
It will be your last. Glowing sphere. They apparently are keeping her busy, which I will take. Which is good. Good. Alright. So what exactly do we need to do we need to... City of Luskan rises. Okay. 30 feet to its bitter end. I thought we needed to kill Homeboy, but I guess that's not accurate? I don't know. Can we break through this? Yeah, apparently we can. Cool. Just gonna take time. Him? Yeah, it is. Come on. Oh, you guys may or may not notice I got a haircut. Really happy about it. I apparently had only gone like 6 weeks before getting a haircut, but glad that I was able to actually get one that was pretty decent, so that's nice. Hey, he's got a nice suit of armor. I like it. Come on. I think that's a bone devil. Come on. Well, he's apparently got some kind of magical weapon. There we go. Ah, it's a rock. A Rakshasa. A summoned dire badger, apparently. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that's not working. It's like I'll be able to hit him a little bit at first, but then...
Make this fight count. It will be your last.
But then it doesn't work. Yeah, stop it! Stop it! Let me through! Let me through! Alright, good, 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 good. Perfect. Good. Leave me alone. Alright, Evane.
Do business to you.
You're a prisoner here? Yes, I am. Just... would you be able to find a way out? You can leave then. Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. Alright. Hopefully... he will have a piece of... unless we already got it. Hold on. Was that what that was? Scabbard of Blessing. Most scabbards... Nice. Good. Good stuff. Alright. Hey, thanks for that, bud. Hey! Hi, Captain Seal. Woot. Awesome. Okay. Now. Here we go. Cool.
I greet you,
Was
my
not what I wanted. I didn't want that. I wanted to talk to... let's go ahead and go here. Let's see here. So... Supernatural armor. Good stuff.
We are fortunate that you have found the location.
I have the
did
seal that you
excellent work,
need.
my friend. I have already managed to put together a forgery that will claim the bearer as an ambassador of Mulhorand. It is then a simple matter of moving the seal from one document to the other, as so, and it is done. This forgery then should allow you to bypass any guards at the bridge, as well as the magical wards.
Cool.
Once inside, however, I would not rely on it.
Okay, I'll go now.
Then and do what you must.
Alright. Cool. Cool. Actually, before we go anywhere, let's see. How are we doing on weight? We're fine on weight. We still have almost 100 pounds worth of weight that we can track left. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, for some reason, folks at home, we're finally back. I don't know why, but for some reason, the game glitched out. It just decided to stop working. So we're actually gonna level up, and we're gonna take another level of. I'm actually gonna take Champion of Torm. Yeah, we're gonna take Champion of Torm, and we are now gonna take another one level of that. Another level of parry. Another 2 levels of parry. We can. Yep, we can. Perfect. Good. We are now a champion of Torm. Woot. And here we are at the pinnacle of things. So we're actually gonna come here really quick. And we are going to use a cure serious wounds. Should be good. Good. We only have 92 HP, which is kind of cool. Here we are. Alright. What is this?
You are welcome in my service.
I'm gonna go muted.
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
Do you renounce your false god of justice, Arabat de Travaran? Do you renounce your god, your lord, and your people who have betrayed you?
I do.
Will you lead our glorious army in the name of your new mistress?
I will. I will lead them.
And be the terrifying blackguard of our mistress Mora that you are meant to.
I shall. Neverwinter will fall before our might.
Remember, Morgrim, that it is of great importance that the other words of power be located. You must beware Hatred, however, as she will... you have been lax, Morgrim. We have intruders.
Oh man.
Cannot fall into the hands of the enemy.
Fortunate that you have found the location of this cult, hiding amongst the wizards of Luskan's host tower. It is now clear how they possess so much power and stealth.
Unfortunately, my friend, I have discovered all I can about this cult, that it was in the host
Well
tower.
done, my friend. I knew Lord Nash's faith in you was well justified. Come then, tell me what you have learned. I
Oh.
see. This enemy is far more elusive than I suspected even. For the name of this Magram is unfamiliar to me. As is this creature you describe as his mistress. But Lady Arabeth has fallen to become a blackguard, and even leads their gathering army is far worse than anything I had feared. Dire news indeed.
Indeed.
But what of this Magram's purpose, my friend? Were you able to discover anything of the reasoning behind all this madness? This
Right,
is
well,
perhaps the first good news I have heard so far. It shows us that we are ignorant of much and must catch up quickly if we are to survive. But at least you have brought us hope. Come then. Let us return to Lord Nasher quickly and relate what you have discovered. Then perhaps we will see what must be done next.
okay. Chapter 3, here we come.
Within the host tower of the Arcane, the enemy was finally revealed. Morgrim Korothir, madman, prophet, the one responsible for the Wailing death. And with this revelation, a second betrayal. Erebeth, driven mad by her lover's execution, sought vengeance by joining Morgrim's cause. Together, they roused a fearsome army and prepared to descend upon Neverwinter. But an even greater evil threatened the city. The words of power, remnants of ancient magic long forgotten, were being sought by Morgrim's followers to bring devastation to the north. Neverwinter's champions were sent to the northern wastes of the Uthgard tribes to unearth these lost artifacts. For if Morgrim were to find the words of power first, the city of the north would surely fall.
Bum, bum, bum! That's right, folks. We are now in the north, near the in the Uthgard lands in the north, and we are going to continue on with that next time. Again, I want to just thank all of you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. You all have my love. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving this week. By the time you're seeing this on YouTube, or maybe have already had it. I think that it's either going to be the week of Thanksgiving, or you guys will have been seeing this the week after Thanksgiving. So if it's the week of, hope you have a good one. If it's the week after, hope you had a good one. But seriously, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. You guys are amazing. You guys are what make doing this worth it. And yeah, we will see you guys. Give me 1 second. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. Just as a closing little thing, again, you know what to do. Check the links out down in the description. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, as always, I'm Michael Schachman. I've been your host and commentator. And keep it real. Until next time, keep it real. Keep it safe. Keep it healthy. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.